So the first step towards this diamond pattern backsplash is I have a 2-inch brush, and it's a 2-inch angled sash brush. You definitely want to make sure you're using the angled sash brush. And you can see I'm just loading the tips of the bristles, probably about a 1/2 inch. This paint is really smooth and easy to work with. It comes off the brush very nicely. And so we're going to start painting. My first step is I'm really just trying to apply the paint to the surface. I'm not trying to paint in the lines just yet. Reapplying paint on my brush, reloading it. And now I'm going to come close to the side, or the edge there, but not quite paint up to it just yet. And the reason for that is when you're first painting, you just really want to unload the brush and get paint on your surface. Think of it as like if you're icing a cake. The first step to icing a cake is just to lump the icing on the cake in big lumps. And then once you have enough icing, you start to spread it around in the places where you want. And that's what we're doing here. So now I'm loading the bristles just very slightly. And now I'm going to come in and do what's called cutting in the edge. I'm going to go right down. There we go. Now once that's accomplished, and I'm going to see how I've got some heavy paint there, so I'm going to pick up that heavy paint, and then I'm going to cut the left side, or to the camera view would be the right side here. Staying in the line as best I can. And then the final step, and you'll notice this, I'm going to cross cut this. See how when I did that, you notice that the light in the room reflected off the paint and you can see the horizontal grooves? Well, that's why this, in the very end of your stroke, you want to make sure to stroke the paint in the direction of the stripe. Because the whole catch of this technique is that when we cross-hatch these lines this way, you'll start to see the light pick up the direction in the paint grain differently, and that's what creates that diamond shape of the backsplash. So it'll be clearer to see in the next video. So the key in stepping back is to continue this pattern every other stripe down the whole way.